Hello and welcome back to our Kinetic Data Platform training videos. My name is Derek Larson, and in this video we're going to supplement our creating basic workflow by looking at a basic run from that workflow. So here's our services portal. You can see we've been doing a little bit of work here, testing this out. And I have already, for our cleaning requests that we've been creating in previous videos, one already filled out with some information. And in this one, we'll make sure we're going to St. Paul, since I already tried Minneapolis a little earlier. And so we're just going to submit this. Now, the system behind the scenes with the webhook, which we will talk about in a different video, is already submitted this to the tree that we created in the previous video. So if we take a look at that tree, here we go in the builder. I can see that I've got two branches here. I created a Minneapolis branch and a St. Paul branch, so we should see this send email St. Paul node being fired. So to do that, we once again go back to our global workflow, and in this case, instead of trees, we go to runs. So here, the most recent one is going to be at the top. So here's one we submitted just a few seconds ago. You can click on the run number, and that will take you into the run itself. All right, and so we can see we were only expecting 2 nodes to fire, even though there was 3 on our tree. So stuff that's important here, tasks are going to be relate to the number of nodes from your tree that have been operated on. You're not, of course, not going to fire on everything because you should have qualifications on some of your connectors. Inputs is all of the data that was sent over for the source for your tree. So everything about that submission, from its information about its form, what category is it in, what attributes does it have, all that stuff is really great, but really what we're looking for is the 2 things down here at the bottom: information about the submission, like its ID, and then the values are all the answers to the questions on the form. Here we can see site of St. Paul. And then again, triggers. So this is what did we tell the task engine to do with our tree? We really only gave it what we call a root trigger or a start trigger. Gives you a little bit of information here. And then thankfully no errors. So now if I go back to my tasks, I can see here's the one that really matters. This is the one that sends the email from St. Paul. And here's the result that we get from that, which is really just a message ID telling us that our email has been sent. A couple of other things that are important here I like for troubleshooting is we can get directly back to the builder with this here, or under actions, if you're doing some testing, you don't need to keep submitting new submissions. You can actually run this tree again with the same inputs. Very, very valuable. All right, well, that's enough for this video for a very basic run, and I hope to see you again in the next videos.